What about you, Chris? Like, is the 50 cents still an issue or not?
The 50 cents gonna go down in history. I didn't even take it. I left it on the counter.
Lord, honey, I'm taking it. I'm sorry.
I was very upset, but this is a hard question for me because I do have some clients that I know they're not gonna tip me, right? And then I do have some clients that don't tip me, they feed me, right? Because everybody knows, oh, Krista always hungry, bring her some food. If I'm running late, I text them, I call them, can you get me something to eat? And they're like, yeah, what you want, right?
Yeah.
And then some of them still tip me on top of that, and some of them don't. And I appreciate it, right? So I'm not sure if I can say how much is too little or because for me, I just feel like appreciation.
I see something, it's coming up on the horizon. Oh, let me clear my head and get rid of the distractions.
We're ready to grow. Ooh.
Get it.
Hey, y'all.
We're back.
Hey.
Listen, we are back. Episode numero 3. How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Good. We're here.
Crystal, how are you?
I'm good. I'm
I'm
good.
liking this hair situation.
Oh, thank you.
It's giving me like Spice Girls.
Yes. I was doing sporty vibes today. Yeah.
It's a vibe, right? I like it.
Okay.
Sasha, your hair is giving.
Thank
You're
you. I
giving
appreciate
me-
it. I'm trying to keep up with y'all.
You're giving me 90s. You're giving me Mary J.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like,
I gotta do the
I wanna
little
be like an
Mary J
R&B
dance.
party.
Yes. Yeah.
Listen, y'all.
Yes.
I mean, it's another beautiful day in South Florida. What's good?
As per usual.
Yes.
Are we
Thank
living or
God.
not?
We've been good so
This is
far.
why everybody's trying to move here.
Oh my
You talking
goodness.
about a trend. So,
That
everybody
is
moving
one.
to South
Can
Florida.
you guys leave a little house for me?
Can I?
Because all the houses that I save on Zillow,
Yeah.
they're not there no
They're
more.
not
No.
there.
Mm-mm.
And the price is high.
Yeah, it's
It's
too damn
high.
high. The price is too damn high.
It's too high.
I'm
It's too
joking.
high.
I'm
But
joking.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys, so here we are in episode number 3.
I know.
I'm so excited because I feel like we're really getting into our little groove here. Finally.
Yeah.
Like
Groove thing.
We're moving and grooving, honey.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's talk about trends.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to know what y'all are feeling about this whole TikTok wave because we don't want to tell our age, but
yeah.
this is not of our age. This is not of our time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the TikToking when it came out during COVID, I was like,
What is this?
doing?
Yeah.
what? But it's still going strong.
Yeah.
Like, it's still going strong. These dances and routines, they're serious.
Yeah. The little tight,
Like,
little.
I can't even.
yeah,
no.
it's a lot going on. And the young people, y'all are talented out here.
Mhm.
Yes. God bless you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
It's just
Mama
like.
ain't got it. Mama ain't got it.
I think it was like from. Do y'all remember Vine? Do you remember Vine? a
I
little?
do.
So this is
Yeah.
like something that's moved over from
forgot
Vine
about
that's
Vine.
now like into the TikTok because people would do the little quick things on Vine and now they're doing that on TikTok and we see it also with the reels or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean, I always tell people I have rhythm, but I don't know if I'm coordinated enough. You know what I'm saying? I got a good little 2-step. I can do a little this.
Hey.
Got a little chair dance in me.
Okay.
But I don't know about a full whole dance routine.
Well,
That
being
give us.
from Jamaica, when you go to a Jamaican party,
Yes.
Listen,
Come
it's
on
a
now.
whole shebang bang. It's a
Shebang.
whole
First of all,
routine.
you guys, I don't know if you guys are up all night. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Listen.
And it's literally everybody knows.
Stir fry.
Yeah, see, Crystal know what she doing.
See, okay.
I can do a little ting,
Little ting.
A little
She can
ting
do
ting.
it, but me and Sasha, we're not there yet.
Yeah. No,
It's probably in your blood.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
it's the Jamaican blood for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Listen, it's
But
Because
It is.
I'm the one like in the group chat sending it to everybody. Like,
Yes.
let's do this. Let's do this. I have like 3 different group chats and then I send different ones to different
Right.
ones. And I'm on them like every day. Guys, when are we gonna practice? I wanna get this down. And they're all looking at me like,
You might
Crystal,
have to
if
do
you
a
don't go and
solo.
sit down.
You might have to
No,
do a
but it's
solo.
better when it's a group of people.
Yeah. You
What?
just be in the front and I'm in the back doing
So
windshield wiper.
Put me on.
Mhm.
What is the stir fry?
What is this?
It's a Jamaican dance
Uh-huh.
that Ding Dong Ravers or Trevor Ravers, one of the Ravers crew came out with it, and it's a whole routine. This little thing that I just did, it was just the icing, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's not the whole thing.
Oh,
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
footwork is serious.
The footwork is serious.
Well,
You have dipping and
right.
it's a lot.
Man.
It's a lot.
Okay.
Sasha,
Yeah.
But
you
it's
gonna be
blowing up
sit-
right
sit-
now.
I can do the
I'll
sit
go
and I
check
can be
it.
in the back.
We'll stir fry sitting down. Okay, the flick of the wrist, like, yeah.
The flick of the wrist.
Okay.
Okay,
Listen,
got you.
TikTok is blown up.
Mhm.
These moves are phenomenal.
Exactly.
And I mean, I think it's really shedding light on just people's just natural talent.
Yeah.
yeah, the creativity
The
is
creativity
outrageous
is
and
out
awesome.
there.
It is.
And it's so nice to see. I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Mhm.
I can't do it, but I'll definitely watch.
Yeah.
But we did the drop challenge, each of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun.
So we did that.
Okay, yeah. We did do the drop challenge.
Mhm.
And let me tell you something.
That's
It
when you
took a
found out
while
your
for my
knees.
knees.
Your niece was like, no, negative.
First of all, thank God I love Beyonce the way that I do.
Oh, Lord.
Because the way the knees were set up after I did that drop challenge, I was really contemplating a lot of things.
Oh Lord.
Okay? It was tough
Life look
for
a
me.
lot different.
Life was different down there. Okay? I'll tell you. How was the challenge for you guys when y'all did it?
So, like I said, I have rhythm, but I'm not coordinated. They had to do it a couple of times.
Yeah, we
and
did
they
it a
was like,
couple of times.
Sasha, the camera is here.
Yeah.
Look at the camera. What are you doing?
She was like this in the salon. Huh? Huh? Okay.
It's time to drop. It's time to drop now. That's hilarious.
Mind you, we had already prepared. I was
Right.
like, oh, wait.
Let me tell you who was always ready when I saw that video. Veronica and Crystal. Every time.
Nia.
it was time to drop.
Nia.
Nia
Oh,
was-
Nia, Cornelia, and myself.
Oh,
Veronica, we had to
that
do it a
was
couple times for
hilarious.
Veronica too.
Yeah. Her doing.
She was ready though. Whichever way y'all edited it.
It was
she
hilarious.
Yeah, it was
That-
really.
Oh my goodness.
And then during the COVID, we did
The Don't
Oh,
Rush.
Don't Rush. Yeah, that one was
That
fun
was
too.
fun. That
Yeah.
was fun. That was
yeah,
really fun.
yeah.
That was
Yeah, and
good.
I think that those are some of the videos that we've gotten the most views on.
Mhm.
So I think it is important, especially in our industry,
Yeah.
to kind of stay on top
Yeah,
of
stay on
things
top of
and put a hair spin on it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
what we
for
want to see our personality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they
it's
really
been an opportunity for them to see a little bit of our personality,
Mhm.
even those people who are not engaging with us,
Right.
in
Absolutely.
salon.
I definitely agree. I
Mhm.
think it's fun. It's cool. Like you said, people get a little glimpse into
Who we are, what we do.
Yay.
Yeah.
behind the chair.
Or personalities.
And it's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for this trend.
I can figure out the arm movements. It's when it's too much.
Listen,
That's what's in the
it's
background.
ooh, 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 and there's a hip thing, and it's a lot.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a lot. The bones are not the same.
You're not set up that way
So,
anymore.
it's
It's in the
definitely-
bones. Yeah.
Okay, but you guys, let's
Uh-huh.
get into today's episode.
Okay.
Today we're talking about, ooh, Lord.
Don't hesitate.
Wait, what are we
What's your
talking about?
hesitation?
Let the people know.
Are we tipping or not?
Oh,
I don't think you
Lord.
said it loud enough. What you said?
Are we tipping or not?
Okay,
Or
okay.
not.
Or not.
Okay.
Are we tipping or not? Like, in the industry that we're in the service industry, tipping is important to us. It's part of our livelihood.
Yeah.
And it also, for me, I feel like it really makes me feel like my client really is satisfied and pleased with the end product.
Yeah.
So what is that like for you guys? How has your experience been? Do you feel like all clients should tip?
You're asking a really good question. I always think about it like this, right? Especially when I'm doing very, very long services on people. The amount of money that you're paying me, you would go and pay that from everywhere from Applebee's to Roof Chris, and you're still leaving somebody 18%, 20%, 25% tip. And guess what that food gonna be 24 hours from now?
Lord,
Let's
Up
not
and
talk
on,
about
you know what
that.
I'm saying? I ain't got to get all
got all
you
the
know,
Up into it.
business. Right. I got deep up in there, right?
Yeah.
But the hairstyle that I just did for $150 to $200, that's gonna be in your hair for a month to 6 weeks.
Right.
Right? So if you don't see any issue with paying somebody an extra 15, 18% on
Right.
something that's gonna last a day, right? And I know for our sake, we give our clients an experience. They're not coming in to know, well, we thought about the overall experience of the salon at the last minute.
Right.
We thought about the overall experience of our salon from the beginning.
Absolutely.
So it's not like you just in some little dingy place and we doing your hair. We do hair good.
Right.
You're gonna get an overall good experience at our salon, just like you would at a Ruth's Chris or STK or any of those fancy places where they're charging you for a steak that I just went to STK. That steak was like this big. This big.
It's a
With
baby
this steak,
steak.
little baby steak. Okay, wasn't no leftovers
Oh Lord.
with this steak for $48 with truffle butter.
Truffle butter, honey.
Okay, and it
Well,
was,
there you
you
have
know, and it's here today and it'll be gone tomorrow. But whatever I did with your hair gonna be in there for a minute. I mean, I might be being controversial, or I might be, but I mean, it's in that moment. I'm never gonna be like, oh, you owe me money or whatever.
Right.
Because sometimes people, especially I find with certain clientele, they believe the rebook is the tip. The fact that they rebooking that,
I
like,
never thought about that.
right?
Thought about it that way.
But I don't know. Hopefully I'm not being overly
Crystal,
controversial in
what
my
do you-
viewpoint on it.
I mean, we definitely hear you, and I like
Definitely.
the comparison that you made with going out to eat, because a lot of times, even with some restaurants, there's an automatic tip.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, gratuities automatically included, again, because they're giving you an experience.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
if you're going to a nice, classy restaurant, you're gonna get all the bells and whistles, and so they're like, because you're getting this, it's already gonna be added on to whatever other, you know, whatever your meal is. So,
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hear you for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The other stuff, it got deep. It got deep. It got real deep.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, if I
No,
grossed
No,
anybody
no,
out.
no need
No,
to be
no,
sorry.
we-
It's all
I think
good.
people need to hear this.
Yeah,
They need
that's
to
your
know.
point of view. That's your perspective.
Crystal, what do
Yeah.
you think? Should everybody tip?
I think everyone should tip. And I have two reasons for that. My first reason is my first job, I worked in the service industry. I was a waiter for a year, and then I became a line cook at my very first job. I was so proud. But yeah, let me not get sidetracked. And it was very hurtful to me sometimes, like when people would leave 50 cents as a tip. Like, I would have preferred for you not to leave anything at all in that moment, right? But now that I'm older and I view things a little bit differently, I understand to them it was better than leaving nothing.
Yes.
So that's why I feel as if, yes, you should tip. And then secondly, now that I am in the hair industry, it is a very taxing job. And we're standing on our feet for hours on top of hours. Like me personally, I work 10 to 12 hour days, and I realized that when we transition from working with someone to having our own salon, I think like a couple people stopped tipping for a little while because they were like, okay, they're getting all the money now, so I don't need to
Right.
tip. That was very interesting for me to watch and experience. And then when they saw that, okay, this is actually a serious business that they're operating, that they're running, I realized that they did start to tip again.
Yeah.
So I do think that your point of view, where you were saying, like, in the service industry, you're eating the food and it's coming back out. What's the value in that, right? Whereas we're doing something that you're going to be keeping long term,
Yes.
So, and I realize now, because I do a lot of Samsung Pay, I really don't take out my cards anymore. It's automatic now. Even if you go to the ice cream parlor to buy ice cream, it pops up and it says no tip. And 15% isn't an option anymore.
Yeah, it's 18.
It's
Right,
18,
18,
20, 20, 25, 21.
Like, even when you mentioned that, I was just like, wait, I'm just here for a fast food restaurant. Now you
Right.
asking for a
For a
tip?
tip, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just like, wow.
That was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
So yes, I do think everyone should tip.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You listen. I mean, I'm right there with you guys. I'm hopping on with y'all. I do think everybody should tip. And again, piggybacking off of Sasha, we're giving you an experience. I really think that when you are dealing with a stylist who has taken the time out to not offer you a quality hairstyle, but give you something. Again, like I always tell my clients, sometimes this is your only chance to get away.
Mm-hmm.
Your only chance from hubby or kids or work life, whatever it is, you get this time alone to self-care, to get away from all the noise,
Yeah.
and to do something for yourself. Yeah, I think I deserve a tip for that. I got your wine flowing. I got you, give you a little champagne. You know, you watching the Netflix, the Hulu, the Amazon, or whatever it is that I'm providing to you. I think it's fair.
And for some of us, we giving them a whole therapy session.
Yes.
Right.
That's a whole next level because, you know, with some, like you said, with some of the clients, you build a relationship and they really do pour
Which
out
I
a
love.
lot, which we appreciate. You know, we love it. But again, you're getting a full experience with us, so
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think for me, I'm a tipper.
Right.
And that's in all aspects, whether I'm getting my nails done, whether I am at a restaurant, even if I go, like, I'm not going to lie, I went to get some food at a restaurant a few days ago. I did not enjoy the service. But
you still tipped?
it was us. It was us. And I did want to encourage them. So I still tipped. You know, I still tipped. It wasn't the tip that I probably would have given.
Right.
Like I could have given more if I felt like I got the experience. But you know, the food was good and I still feel like they deserve a tip. You know, these you know, you have a space, you have people working for you. There's so much that goes into running a business.
Absolutely.
Like it's very much appreciated. And it just feels different when you see that person leaving with a smile on their face and they're like, here, Angel, or, you know, they Zelle you or Cash App you a little extra something.
Right.
Like, it feels good. Like, oh my God, like they're really happy. It makes me feel great. So, I mean, it's a yes for me, you know, like, so here's the next question. And this is kind of what you were talking about was when you got that 50-cent tip and you were like, oh, y'all could keep that. I don't want it. How little's too little? Do you feel like for you, especially as a seasoned stylist, I feel like, do you feel like somebody give you a little $3 and you're like, come on now? Or are you just appreciative of whatever you get?
That's hard.
Okay. So I don't want to say I be counting people's pockets, but a part of you do because it shows you what people value, right? We can see what people drive up in, what kind of purse they got, all of that stuff. And we can't count, you know, but it's just like you give somebody an experience and you're like, okay, because I have clients who I did not expect what they gave me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm most of the time, I promise you to God, most of my clients tip very, very well. I got one or two people where ain't no way I can convince them that tipping is gonna happen, but they come and see me every time they supposed to see me, right?
Okay.
But you do kind of be like, so you didn't kind of, I don't know. I think my first thought is when I don't get a tip is, did I not do a good job?
Right.
So my thought isn't, oh, you don't have no money. It's, okay, I must have not done something correctly.
Right.
But then some of those same people will be like, okay, I'm finna book my next appointment.
Right.
So that's why I made the comment earlier that sometimes their mindset is, me rebooking is my tip,
right?
Because I'm becoming a consistent client. You can rely on
a regular,
right? And so I was just like, okay, I can respect it, but because my first thought as a person who customer service is my first thought, I'm just like, maybe I didn't do as good of a job.
Right.
But over time, I've had clients who I know they didn't have a job at the time and they really needed their hair done and all that other kind of stuff, and they couldn't tip. They were just like, I'm just trying to pay you, make sure you're getting paid for your services. So I don't know. It's always a sign of appreciation. So even if it's maybe not 10% or 15%, but it's something, I'd be like, okay, that means they appreciated the service above and beyond just me doing their hair. And I'm not one of those where we're not a hair cuttery or one of those places where we're blowing you out and you're out sitting right. We're not one of those places. We're giving somebody a full experience. My clients usually are not double booked with other people, all of that stuff. So my whole goal is to give you a really good experience for you as well as for myself. So I don't know. My first thought usually is like, okay, maybe I didn't give them what they expected, but they're just gonna pay me because they need to pay me.
Right. Right. Yeah. What about you, Chris? Like, is the 50 cents still an issue or not?
The 50 cents gonna go down in history. I didn't even take it. I left it on the counter.
Lord, honey, I'm taking it. I'm sorry.
I was very upset, but This is a hard question for me because I do have some clients that I know they're not going to tip me, right? And then I do have some clients that don't tip me, they feed me, right? Because everybody knows, oh, Krista always hungry, bring her some food.
True.
If I'm running late, I text them, I call them, can you get me something to eat? And they're like, yeah, what you want, right?
Yeah.
And then some of them still tip me on top of that, and some of them don't. And I appreciate it, right? So I'm not sure if I can say how much is too little or because for me, I just feel like appreciation is important.
I really think it just really depends, because I've had somebody where the whole service seemed like a tough time. You know what I'm saying? I recently had a client where I did a crochet and I thought she was getting one type of hair, and she got that hair that's like the little pieces that you got to do little by little by little.
Yeah.
And I didn't charge her more for doing that extra work. And there was
But you see, that's where we go wrong. You should have charged her more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that is not what you booked for.
What you booked for.
Yes, that's a whole nother conversation.
But that's a whole nother conversation. It's more
it
time.
took me way more time for me to do the service, and I just was like, okay. And she did not tip on top of that. So it was just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that would be a tough pill for me to swallow at this point in my career. In the beginning, I was just like, okay, whatever. But now I really value my time. I have a life outside of work, and I love when people can respect and understand that. So yeah, that wouldn't have been a thing for me. But all in all, with the tipping, I'm not a stickler for tipping, although I'm a tipper. I think individuals do what works for them, and I can't be mad at you if you don't. I will be happy if you do.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's based on the individual. And then when you have had clients for so many years, if I had a client for 9, 10, 11 years, I don't really even expect a tip from you, because like Crystal said, you've built a different type of dynamic.
Right.
So you bring in a bottle of wine, you bringing me something to drink, you bringing me something to eat. So we have a different, now it's levels to it.
But in essence, though, don't you think that is a form of tipping?
That is
for me, it is.
Yeah,
for me, it is
a form of tipping. So that's why I said for me, it doesn't even matter at that point.
Right.
And if there's a new person and they don't tip, a long time ago, I would take it personal. I'd be like, oh my God, they're not happy, they're not pleased. But just to kind of piggyback off of what you're saying, somebody could be going through a rough patch. Somebody may have some personal things going on. And then again, we're living in COVID.
Right.
Okay. Life is crazy right now.
True.
So, I mean, I get it. If you can, you can. And if you can't, you can't. All in all, I appreciate you just even coming to sit in my chair. And taking the time out to spend with me. And I think I've been really blessed, where I don't really have problematic people. So it makes my job a little easier too, where it's like, if we're flowing and things are going great, the tip is like the icing on the cake.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's appreciated, but it's not like an end all be all. So that takes me to, now, do you guys ever see yourselves, or do you already automatically add tip
No,
in
we
a
don't.
service?
No.
And I don't think that's something that we would ever do,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's still up to the client if they'd like to leave a tip or not.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I remember when we first got back from COVID, a couple of my clients actually tipped me more than the cost of their service. And that's when I knew that I was, this is
You were
a different level now.
you're good.
Like, these people are really coming to me because they love, respect me, and they are here to build my business, right?
Yes.
And it was so hard for me to just be like, I was telling her, no, that's too much. And she was like, no, Crystal, the salon was closed for 3 months.
Yeah.
I did not lose my job. I kept working. I want to show you that I appreciate you. And, that touched me.
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, and it was a couple of them that did that too. So.
Okay, well then come on with the...
I had a client recently for my birthday.
Yeah.
She came and, gave me a very outsized tip. And I was just like, and I said to her, thank you or whatever. She's an amazing client.
Yeah,
I done her hair, her daughter's hair. It's just...
She's referred clients.
Yeah,
so.
she's just amazing. And so I don't want it to be like, just all the negative about tipping or whatever. I think that tipping is a sign of a certain level of gratitude for the
Absolutely.
overall
Right.
experience, not just the hairstyle. And so it is appreciated, and I agree wholeheartedly, you know, with what you said. You know, I don't damn people because they don't tip. Oh,
Yeah.
they never can be in my
Yeah.
book again.
Right.
You will never come back.
Yeah.
Nah. It's all
Not
good.
at all.
It's all
all
love.
good. Yeah, I mean, again, we've been doing this for a really long time. I think we've grown a lot, and we've learned a lot along the way. Where certain things just don't. It's like we just dust it off and we keep on moving. Like it's nothing to, you know, be bent over.
Right.
So,
For sure.
Listen, ladies, this was a really great conversation. I think it was important to have.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
And I think our viewers will kind of get a different perspective on just the whole experience as far as when you're somebody who works in the service industry, how we view tips
Right.
and our, you know, just our perspective.
Exactly.
The value of it.
I think you guys look great. I don't know if I told you guys in the beginning of the episode.
Oh,
Not Posh Spice over here. Not Posh Spice over here. Looking flawless.
Okay.
I
Looking
think I told you guys,
flawless.
but if I didn't tell you, let me tell you, you're beautiful.
Oh,
And
you
too.
too. Thank you.
Ladies, it's always fun when we get together and we get to have these wonderful chats.
Yes.
I cannot wait until the next
Next
one.
time.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's sign off. See ya.
Deuces. Toodles.
Hey, nah, 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 nah. Delve into emotion.